Do do do. Oh, buffs are almost up. Ugh. Well, let's see. By the time I finish the last area, since I'm playing as non-violently as possible, I will probably still be level 37. On a planet that I'm pretty sure goes to level 41. So, the end of Chapter 2 may be a challenge, but we'll do it anyway.
I heard about the situation over the comm. Master Sav is dead and half the Brotherhood tried to flee by jumping off the cliff. A well-executed plan. Of course, the irony is that with the Brotherhood gone, we'll be free to focus our tactics on one another.
What would you suggest, Lieutenant? 24-hour truce as we return to our outposts?
I could grant that when it involves my men. I cannot, of course, speak for others. What do you think?
If you ever need to defect, you know who to call.
A fine compliment. But after today's negotiations, I will likely be watched carefully.
Yes, you risk much by coming here, Captain. If only more Imperials were like you.
Be careful what you wish for, Lieutenant.
Well, the day's not over yet, and already it brought about the end of the Hailstorm Brotherhood. There's a bigger war out there on the ice, and for once, the Imperials aren't the worst of it.
Just point me to where I can help. I'm getting used to the cold.
Admiral Revold commands the Republic fleet on Hoth, from the surface no less. He's fighting tooth and nail with the White Maw leaders every day. You can do for him what you did for us. The White Maw could be a thing of the past, and we would all sleep easier.
They sent you back to school on the 2nd? Who does that? I mean, I realize New Year's Day is National Hangover Day, which should not apply to you being in high school, but... I mean, for the teacher's sake, you need a day to kind of normal out. And I take it since it wasn't senior skip day, you're not a senior either. That's just wrong. Well, did you at least have a nice winter vacation? Or Christmas vacation, depending on, you know, PC? Not that I really care about PC, mind you, but... Where's the fun and help? I saw level 50s getting help with the Emperor for the end of the night story. I didn't get help. I just learned to fight and then did it. Or Darth Thanaton, where I was 4 levels below. I was 46 going up against the end of Chapter 3. I don't want no help. Game's not fun if it's not difficult. It's like making a level 70 character in Skyrim playing on nothing but easy. What's the point? Besides, I have my OP talents. I'm good. Nobody's gonna get in my way.
Where'd they go? Who do I have to shoot to get some sensor data around here?
Sorry, Commander. Latest readings indicate they've established a perimeter around the ships.
I warned the Admiral something like this might happen. I hate it when I'm right.
Commander, you have visitors.
Perfect timing, Jedi. Those pirates would never see you coming. We've been caught with our pants down, and I need someone trustworthy who can clean up a mess quickly and quietly.
Yes, you have what?
I'm at your service.
We've lost a lot of ships over this hunk of ice, and we always meant to recover their onboard computers. Now we're out of time. The Whitemore pirates are salvaging our machines and selling our data to the highest bidder. Codes, maneuvers, base locations. If this continues, we can kiss any security we had goodbye.
We have to get to the computers first.
That's the spirit. Never mind those pirates would kill their own mothers to protect that salvage. The ships are scattered around the starship graveyard. You'll have to plant an ion mine on each one. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
And I hate this quest.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
I don't know what we're having or not having.
Jedi? Well, paint me blue and call me Chiss. I'm Admiral Revold. The Zabrak with the sunny disposition is my chief engineer, Aram. Welcome to the best place on Hoth.
Shouldn't you be with the fleet?
I should be on the front lines. You see where we are? Take a good look around you. This is the turning point of the war. I don't know how much you've seen of the Republic presence on this snowball, but this is what it's all about. This isn't just a battle for Hoth. We went out here, and we've got the whole war with the Empire in the bag.
And what are you using as a rationale? That the school year ends earlier?
What makes this frozen wasteland worth fighting for?
Spread across that ice field is what's left of one of our capital ships. She was carrying a top-secret weapon prototype. The Null Cannon. It can fry all the machinery on a starship without giving the crew so much as a hangnail. With that weapon in our hands, we can push the Empire back to the unknown regions.
Something like that could save a lot of lives.
We found the wreckage. Trouble is, pirates got there first, snatched up several pieces of our prototype, striking from a hidden base. We've deployed the Tals and the infantry. They're taking heavy losses out there, and we're not any closer to getting the Null Cannon. We can't allow these thieving scum to leave Hoth with a weapon that can take out any starship in the galaxy.
One prototype coming up.
Sensors detect life forms in the nearby wreckage. The pirates may be making a grab for pieces of the Null Cannon's primary power core.
Keep an eye out for anything that will help us track the scum back to their lair. And contact me once all the fragments of the power core are secure. Go out there and bust some heads.
It's a sad thing whenever life is lost prematurely, no matter the occasion.
Mr. Anjatopa, go makase. Chipampa
Oh,
whoop.
for crying out loud. Just
Is there anything I can do to help? Consider it.
as soon as he started talking, I knew it was a heroic. That's all I have to say about that. What's wrong with Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny was a pimp. Oh dear God, someone made a tune named Justin Bieber. So the apocalypse comes. Great. Let's go get this one. Dude, you're doing it wrong. But I won't do it for him. All you do is throw that dude over the edge. Let him fall to his death. Alright, I don't know if this thing despawns whenever he does whatever he does. Yep. Didn't want to take it from him. They're out there, dude. They're out there. And you can blame whoever you want for that happening. I blame Menudo. And not because it's rational, but because how often do you really get to blame Menudo for anything other than Ricky Martin? Why is this still active? Oh. Apparently I have to loot something? Acquire a pirate datapad containing base coordinates. And he did not drop it. You know, that's one thing I don't mind about getting older. I have no idea who that is. Wonder if this guy will have it. Nope. you're gonna have Star Wars for a while. There's gonna be 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12. So, yeah. Don't worry too much. Once they start, they won't stop for a while. Oh joy, now I have to wait for... drop. There it is. And do you realize how many storylines there are available that are actually part of the canon for Star Wars trilogies?
The Force was with us, Admiral. The power core is secure, and I've got a data pad with the location of the pirate base.
You made quick work of that motherless space trash. Well done. Now our troops can take the fight to them.
I hate to interrupt, but the data suggests these components were from the ancillary, not main power core. That's bad.
We still kept part of the null cannon out of the pirates' hands. Can't be catastrophic.
Worst case scenario? The pirates already have enough of the weapon to make it operational.
You'll have to go into their base after it. Hit those sons of huts before they know we're coming.
Do we know anything about the pirates or their operations that I can use?
That datapad puts the pirate base inside a huge system of ice caverns not far from here.
Half the scum in the galaxy will be in there. Chief Engineer Aram and a squad of Tals will be on your heels. Once the pirates are down, Aram will secure the null cannon for transport. It'll be the mother of all fights. Good luck.
Well, let's see. You have the Kyle Katarn story. You have, let's see, what else is there? There's the kids, of course. That's an entire trilogy. So you have the starting of the Jedi Academy, which is also Vader's apprentices, which kind of coincides with Katarn, making that a trilogy. You have the reemergence of clones. You have, like, there is way too much stuff in there. Like, they could probably take it to Star Wars Chapter 21. Just with everything that's already in existence. But hopefully they will, at the very least, negate the Force-sensitive Wookiees. Alright, now what am I doing? Oh yeah, the terminals. Let's see. Well, I mean, George still put someone he trusted in charge. Yep, that's part of it, the official canon. I mean, and that's all stuff that's been written for, God, decades at this point. In most cases. But Disney ought to do alright, because George put LucasArts in the hands of somebody that he trusted. So I can only hope that it doesn't turn into the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy. I want to see Mark Hamill come back as Luke and all that. Yeah, that'd be nice to see. I could make a Carrie Fisher joke, but I'm just gonna let it go. Supposedly, Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill agreed to do it a year ago. And Harrison has been talked to. At least that's my understanding of what's going on. There's a force-sensitive... Yeah, that's Carrie Fisher. Well, they're gonna make 6 more that you know about. That one hasn't respawned. Alright, let's go to the other side. No, they said 6. Oh, that's not lately. But I mean, Mark will get back in shape. I mean, he kinda did it for Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because if you saw him before he did that, he was a little overweight. He already did write the scripts. They're done. Well, he doesn't write the scripts. He writes the, he does the storyboarding. And then the scripts are put up around that. Or not the storyboard. Well, whatever. But yeah, he doesn't write the scripts. He hasn't written the scripts since, I think, the first one. Oh, I'm sure they will. I mean, that was kind of the main appeal of the kids in the books was, you know, one of them falling to the, well, air quotes, falling to the dark side. And, later, Wally. Although eventually even Luke is supposed to fall to the dark side. Yep. Do the joke? What about Carrie Fisher? No, I was just gonna say that I wonder how hard it's gonna be for them to ask her to lose weight, because that was kind of the whole reason that she got into drug addiction and became an alcoholic and everything else on top of gaining weight. Because every time they shot a movie, they basically told her to lose 10 pounds. And it gave her a condition, shall we say. But I mean, a lot of that stuff, they kind of need to kind of get into production pretty soon, because you know, Leia is eventually the leader of the Jedi Order. Harrison Ford's getting up there in years because he was, you know, the oldest when that even started. And I mean, anyone who's borne witness to the last Indiana Jones movie, yeah.
That's far enough, Jedi. The pirate Valon is ours. And so is that armor he borrowed.
I heard that Valon took the armor from under the Empire's nose.
It was a loan. The armor made him the perfect weapon to attack the Republic and your little coalition. Unfortunately, Valon's becoming a nuisance. He needs to be put down. We're taking that armor back if we have to rip it off Valon's body. You're not in any position to stop us.
Let me guess, you're gonna attack me. Well, Luke was still pretty much a child when they started all that, compared to Harrison. Oh.